Should you trade multiple systems in the same account? This is Bill Scheidt from the Systems Lab, and that's the question we are going to explore in this video. So first of all, I'll start by sharing a belief with you that I learned from Dr. Van Tharp, and he taught that you must trade a system that fits you. So to modify that a little bit and to apply it to the question we're talking about today, I have a belief that says you must have an account structure that fits you. So as such, it's my belief that there is actually no right or wrong way to set up your accounts, no right or wrong answer to whether or not you should trade more than one system in the same account. To me, it is a question of personal preference and personal workability. Now, in this video, I am going to share how I handle this question, but nothing I'm going to say here is advice or a recommendation. I'm going to share with you what works for me and then share a few considerations that you might want to keep in mind as you explore what could work for you. So to go back to Dr. Van Tharp, when I was in the Super Trader program at the Van Tharp Institute, I heard Dr. Tharp say that trading more than one system in the same account is a mistake. My belief is that it's only a mistake if it's not in your trading plan or it's against your trading rules. Now, in my experience, it does add extra bookkeeping to trade more than one system in the same account. And what I mean by that is it can add an extra layer of complexity when you're looking at your trades to determine system performance and to analyze the metrics of how your various systems are doing. So my personal practice is to only trade one system in any given account at one time. Again, that's my personal practice, my personal preference. It's not advice. However, I will say that one system can cover more than one symbol. So for example, I could have trades for, let's say, 14 different symbols in the same account, but all of those trades are being generated by the same system, by the same rule set. And for me, I find that it's just a little bit easier to keep track of the bookkeeping when I'm analyzing system performance. Again, that's my personal practice, my personal preference. I think at the end of the day, do what works for you as an individual trader. Now, as you're thinking about or figuring out what works for you as an individual trader, keep in mind two things. So number one, your preferences may vary over time. You may find it easier to do it one way at a certain period in your trading evolution. You may find it easier to do a different way at a different point in your trading journey. So not only is it a question of figuring out what works for you as an individual trader, but it's a question of figuring out what works for you as an individual trader at this given moment in time. The other thing to keep in mind is that your preferences may vary by system. You may find that for some systems, it's easy to combine more than one system in the same account, and it doesn't add very much extra bookkeeping, and it works for you. You may find that for other systems, it's more difficult to combine them in the same account. An example here could be if you have two systems and each system only trades one symbol, it might be very easy to run those both in the same account because you know that if you see a trade on a given instrument, well, you know which system trades that symbol and it's very easy to separate out. On the other hand, if you have systems that trade multiple symbols, it may get kind of confusing. You can no longer vary or distinguish your trades by system given the particular instrument that they're trading because each of them just trades so many. So at the end of the day, to quote Dr. Ken Long, season to taste. Do what works for you as an individual trader. This is Bill Scheidt from the Systems Lab. Thank you very much for watching and happy trading.